queer, and sometimes I forget that's okay. I've grown up in a society where anyone who is different isn't a person. I've grown up in a family where my dad never says that God hates fags, but he doesn't disagree when our pastor preaches it. So when I grew up and found out I was different, I was afraid. Afraid that my family wouldn't love me and society would never accept me, so I hid. And since then I have come out of hiding with some people, but I still can't shout I'm pansexual from the top of a skyscraper because still, somewhere deep down, some voice that is not my own says that it's not okay. It's not my father's, it's not my pastor's, it's not Fred Phelps, it's all of them combined. It's the voices of everyone on this planet who find something wrong with me just because of who I love, telling me that I am wrong. And I know that our society is changing, millions of people are allies, and millions more are finding their own part of the acronym. It seems that every day we're adding a new letter to LGBTQIAP, and I love it. We have same-sex marriage in all 50 states, and that's fantastic, but the gay panic defense can still be argued in 49 of them. We are still a society that preaches hate to my people, and I don't understand why. This community wants to share love, yet all it receives is hate. And some part of me still thinks that we deserve it, that I deserve it, and I hate that part of me, and I want to cut it out with a goddamn knife, but I know that won't fix it because I have tried. I've come out as not straight to both of my brothers, and I'm pretty sure my mother is just a hop, skip, and a jump away from figuring it out, but I haven't told my dad. I will never tell my dad because recently when I tried to test the waters and tell him Deadpool may have a boyfriend in the next movie, the disgust in his eyes tore down any hope I had. My dad wants me to move in with him when my mother moves away, but how can I do that when the little girl he left behind 6 years ago isn't here anymore? That scared little girl has been replaced by an unafraid strong boy who doesn't want to be like this anymore. I don't want the part of me that thinks that people like me are disgusting, that I am disgusting, to grow bigger and stronger than me. I don't want any part of me to think that I deserve this hate and bigotry because I don't, and the first person who needs to understand that is me. I am queer, and that's okay.
Come on. Gender is a lot like Pokemon. There are...
I take a breath, then another breath.
He shook his head and said, "Space boy, wake up. You've been in orbit. Listen to your brain, which speaks the weather."